Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Mars from the Stars, and this is my fucking moment.
Fuck it.
So I seem patient until I'm not, and I've got a couple of fucking moments, but really, this last one is probably the most impactful for me. So rewind. All right, before I started dropping everything, you feel me? I was working at this tech company and making some good money, but they stressed me all the way out. And I'm also on my way to get my third degree, so I said fuck it and I quit my job.
I am quitting this job today. Hey, hey, hey. I'm leaving.
And I'm a full-time performer. I'm also a full-time entrepreneur, baby. You feel me? So I'm a classically trained pastry chef. I'm also getting my master's in medical cannabis science and therapeutics. Talk to me nice. This May. Stay tuned for the journey. I do a lot, and I get bread many different ways.
I gotta do it, man.
Dude. So that was my most recent fucking moment. I was just like, I'm a hard worker, but I was just like, you niggas is working me. Like, there's a difference. There's a difference between working hard and getting worked.
I'm tired, boss.
And I'm no stranger to working hard and to getting worked. I won't lie. Because my background's in like fine dining restaurants, things like that. But it gets crazy in those kitchens. That's what I will tell you.
Listen to me. You run a shithole of a kitchen. Fuck yourself.
No.
Okay?
No.
Fuck off. Who the fuck are you to turn around and tell me when you work like a pig?
So I don't know. Like every now and then, you come to a point where you don't feel like building nobody else's dream no more, and you just want to build your own. Especially for the amount of energy, time, and effort that they will work you to make that dream happen. So, time to fill my own cup.
I'm the girl your dreams, I'm the one that you need, the one you really want to see, huh? And I know what you need, keep your eyes on me, take it down to the beat.
Yeah, so I'm originally from PG County, Maryland, on a hill in Maryland. That's where my start came from. Shout out everybody in PG, shout out everybody at Oxon Hill, shout out everybody for Washington, you feel me? Y'all know who y'all are. But yeah, so I started there. I always liked desserts. Like I just like pastries. I like the energy of a cafe. I like being able to like sit down quietly somewhere for a couple hours, get a nice tea. I just like the energy it created, especially as like a youth, as a teen. It was something I was looking for. I was a big reader. So I just like to, and my family kind of stressed me out. I wanted to leave the house, go somewhere nice, that kind of energy. Then I saw this cooking show and I was real into like Halloween and stuff, and they did a 24-hour cake decorating competition. So like they would build these cakes that would look like haunted houses. And part of the mission was to move your like 50-pound cake from one table to the other table. Because you ain't a pastry chef if you make a product that can't get to the client. You know what I'm saying? So like it was real impressive to me. And I was like, I think I want to go into pastry. But I realized before I even got into high school, I just want to own something where I can create my own environment. Like that's always been big for me. And I decided to apply for Johnson & Wales University, big JWU alum. You feel me? They got a couple campuses, but I went to Rhode Island. I was in the North. Real in the North. I never realized I was from the South till I said y'all like 5 times in a sentence, and nobody else said it like that. You know, you'd be like, hey, y'all, what y'all up to? I think if it's good with y'all, we could go over here. I'm like, people don't talk like that. So I went to the big North, you feel me, about an hour up from Boston. Real cold. Never been that cold in my life before. But I was grinding. It was real cool. I got a lot of hands-on experience. I got a baking degree, baking and pastry arts, associates, and I have a food and beverage entrepreneurship bachelor's. I stay in these streets. I stay in those kitchens. You know what I'm saying? If you ever pull up to Providence, Cafe Nuovo, you might find my dessert on the menu still. But yeah, that's kind of what got me into pastry. I just like the energy around it. I like how I just like creating a space that I wish I had access to.
My black ass. My black ass seen the white man be stupefied by hate. My black ass seen the riots of people desperate for change. My black ass done seen shit. I don't know how it's real.
I started working at like 15. Like I took my job at 15 serious because I was working in food, and I took that serious because that's kind of what I was building up to at that point. And I was opening up stores, and I would ask my managers questions and stuff like, what does it take to really like operate, or like what's the biggest issue when it comes to like falling apart. A lot of it's management, if the management ain't right. But yeah, I took that job seriously, and I worked hard early so that I wouldn't have to do that when I got older. And I turned 25 last year, and I was like I was in the blender. My job was putting me in the blender. I felt crazy. Like I was feeling like actually like really crazy.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
And their answer is just like work harder. And I'm like, that's no real answer. You know what I mean? You can get more pay, but at a certain point, it doesn't always equal out. So for me, I reached that point where it did not equal out no more. So I quit. I stopped building his dream because it was a startup, and I started pouring back into my own dream. So you feel me? I got that baking degree. I have a jam and granola business called Mars Jars Jams and Things. Tap in. We change the menu every month. We're seasonal, and we don't do any waste because I only do pre-orders. So you gotta order before I can make it. And I got an herbal blend business out here called Marsh and Moss. So you can add it to your smoke if that's what you do. You can brew it as a tea if you do shrooms too. And, that's what my master's degree is getting into right now, medical cannabis science and therapeutics.
Well, 90s and it's kind of crazy. Bone close to the 2000s, not about it though. That's more like my baby roll. Anywhere you go.